All parties in the matter of Messerman versus Johnson. Step forward, please.
Pet grooming business owner Linda Messerman is suing her neighbor, camera assistant Peter Johnson, for starting a fire in her kitchen.
Miss Messerman, clearly the defendant was a friend of yours because you asked him to house sit and pet sit for you when you were going on vacation or someplace out of town. He said he would be more than happy to do that. He would stay in your apartment. You were not paying him for that service. Is that correct so far?
Yes, correct.
That correct so far?
Yes.
He stayed in the apartment while he was there. He did some baking, caused a fire. He says because he didn't know that you had two ovens. One of the ovens you used for storage. And when he lit the other oven, both ovens went on. The other oven went up in flames, causing the fire.
Correct.
Right? And therefore it was an accident that is partially her fault because she shouldn't have been using the oven for storage. Is that right?
Correct.
You had two ovens?
I had two ovens, Your Honor.
One of the ovens you used for storage?
Yes, for pots and pans only, and baked goods, because I never use my ovens. I'm a Jewish woman, I don't cook.
I understand that. But he's not Jewish, right?
Yes.
You are Jewish.
No, I'm not.
You're not Jewish.
I'm not Jewish.
So, you see, he thinks that people actually use ovens for things
Go
rather
figure.
than storage and filing.
Of course not.
You know that that's
Right.
ridiculous.
Of course it is.
Tell me about the fire, Mr. Johnson.
I was getting ready to make some cookies and turned on the oven and walked away. And about 2 minutes later, the alarm goes off and I walk back there and I'm thinking, I didn't have anything in this oven yet. And there's this other thing that's on fire. And I'm like, oh my God, I got an inferno going on. So it was like, I don't have anything to put this thing out with. So I have to call my brother. So luckily we live next door. And so he brings the fire extinguishers and we put the thing out. And basically that's it.
Can I see photographs of the kitchen, please?
Many, many. I have photographs of the walls, the soot, the carpets, the ovens. Just, it's a nightmare.
Okay. Listen, it's an accident. It's really an accident caused by cultural differences, cultural and religious differences, right?
Well, it was very obvious that it was a double oven. I mean,
What she said was absolutely right.
unfortunately, yes.
It's an accident. He didn't mean to do it, right?
No, of course he didn't
Okay.
mean to, but it was a double oven and
He's
didn't
responsible.
notice.
He's
it
at
was,
least partially responsible. You don't keep flammable stuff in an
It's
oven.
not flammables. It was pots and pans and stuff that I would use in the oven had I actually used the oven.
No. It had to be flammable because it caught on fire.
Yeah.
Therefore, it's flammable.
Correct.
So there is
I'm
stuff
assuming
here.
there's some plastic or something.
Plastic
on
that caught on
something, yeah.
fire. Right, that didn't belong in an oven. Okay.
It's my mother's
now,
fault.
What I don't understand, Mr. Johnson, is that there are two ovens here, correct?
Correct.
You could have opened up the ovens and taken a look inside.
You know, I really didn't see
That's
it.
your fault that you didn't see it. One's on top of the other. It's not hiding.
Well, they didn't have like two knobs. I just saw the one, and I figured it was just one oven.
But that was a mistake.
Okay,
It was a mistake that contributed to this fire, right?
I guess.
You feel no responsibility whatsoever?
Well, I feel bad about it, and you know, I truly do. I feel really bad, but it's like I didn't intend this to happen.
Your responsibility, you believe, is limited to how badly you feel.
No, I feel that I did a bad thing, but it wasn't, like I said, an intentional.
Absolutely not. And she also didn't intend to have the stuff that she was storing in the oven ignite and cause all this damage. It was stupid of her to keep stuff there that was flammable, and it was stupid of you to turn on an oven until you looked in both places and figured out what was in there. Now, Ms. Messerman,
Yes.
you have homeowner's insurance?
Actually, my father had been telling me to get it and get it and get it, and I have not gotten it yet. I know.
Well, that's very foolish, Ms. Messerman.
I know.
Now, do you own or rent this apartment?
I rent.
What about the landlord? What is the landlord doing about your problem?
The landlord actually is a whole other story. I have lived there for 7 years, have never had a problem. Now
So
they
he's
want to
letting
evict
you-
me.
Yes.
They think I'm negligent. I had to hire an attorney to keep my home, which is still in progress right now because they're trying to get rid of me because of the fire, thinking that I'm such an idiot that I cause fires.
Well, you're such an idiot because you kept your files and stuff in your oven.
Yes.
They didn't understand this cultural thing.
Right. It's my mother's fault.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, that each of you are responsible for this problem. You because you allowed a situation to exist in your home that was capable of causing a problem, and you because you didn't look first. You understand?
Correct.
So you're suing for $3,000, and I'm giving you judgment for $1,500. The other part of it is your fault. Don't put flammables in an oven. You don't have to necessarily cook in an oven, but you don't put stuff in it.
Sure.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you very
you.
much.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
My carpets are trashed with soot.
It's just one of those weird things you'll never do again.
My walls are completely black.
I was just trying to help out a friend, and next thing I know, I start a fire.
My ceilings are black. My couches are just covered with soot.
Well, we don't see each other much anymore.
Everything is just filthy.
But just be careful.
Maybe I'll hire a cook.
And now the next case.
All parties in the matter of Hoffman versus Birchfield. Step forward, please.
Grad student David Hoffman is suing his neighbor, demolition man Vincent Birchfield, and his wife Tara. David says Vincent's 14-year-old twins, Vincent Jr. and James, dented his car during a peach fight.
All right, Mr. Hoffman, it is your claim that the defendant's sons were fooling around and having a peach fight, which is throwing peaches at each other. And one of the peaches hit your car, causing a dent. You want the defendants to pay for that. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you neighbors?
Yes, we are.
Okay, and how old are these two boys? How old are you?
14.
It was good. They said that both together.
like
Why don't you have a seat? You sit down. Yeah, get them up. Where do you expect to sit on your lap? Get over here. Give me strength. Used to be worried. What did you want to be? An engineer, doctor, a lawyer, a dentist, right?
Right.
Right? Now you know what you're asking? Whether you want to be 15. What were you doing outside fooling around with peaches?
We were throwing peaches at each other
Why?
because we went outside and started throwing peaches at each other in front of our house.
Why?
For fun.
And where did you get the peaches from?
Peach tree.
Where was the peach tree?
In front of the building next to us.
Who did the peach tree belong to?
The owner of the building in front of us.
So you stole peaches from somebody
No, he said we can have peaches whenever we'd like them.
to eat
To eat or
to throw.
Yeah.
You think you're a wise guy? Let me tell you something. 25 years from now, where do you think you're going to be?
On a job.
Let's hope so. So let's not be a wise guy, okay? If somebody was nice enough to say to you, look, I have a peach tree, whenever you want a peach, go and take it, they meant for you to take it when you wanted something to eat, not for you to act like a moron and take them off the tree and throw them at each other. That be a fair statement, that that's what the person intended when they were being nice to you?
Yeah.
Try yes.
Yes.
Or certainly you won't be an English teacher in 25 years. Were you throwing peaches too?
Yes. My brother didn't throw any.
I
was
never
the
threw
one
any
throwing
peaches.
at him. I was the one throwing them at him.
And what was he doing? He was trying
Running.
to catch them?
No, he was running away from him.
Were they ripe peaches?
No.
So they were hard peaches.
Yes.
How many peaches did you throw at your brother?
I threw about 3.
And who else was throwing peaches?
My friend David and Mason.
And was it at your suggestion that you go out and take the peaches?
Yes.
All right, so that fair statement is, under the law, you are responsible for their actions since you clearly got permission to take the peaches and you gave someone else the permission to take the peaches and throw them. And you say that one of those peaches hit your car, causing a dent.
Yes,
Did you
Your Honor.
see it?
Yes, I did.
You did.
I saw it occur.
Which boy did you see throw a peach?
They're twins, and it was difficult to tell, but I know one of these two.
They look different to me.
Well, they were, as my pictures depict, I was looking out my front window. When I heard a noise hitting the roof in my backyard, a carport, made a loud noise, my dogs alerted. I then went to the front window upstairs immediately, and I saw the peach fight in progress on the four corners.
Peach fight?
Peach fight. It was pretty intense. I mean, they were ducking behind cars. They were up in the neighbor's yard, up on his hill, behind his tree. I mean, it was crossfire going everywhere. So I saw peaches hit my car, and when I came downstairs, got dressed, came out to my gate, they were gone.
Oh, what is this picture of?
That's the dent from the peach.
You want to say something?
I'll wait my turn, ma'am.
You may not have one.
Well, I'd like to say a lot of things, and that's not what he showed us where the dent was. He showed us a different car and a dent in his door on his car.
Really?
Yeah, I'd like to depict a few things. May I get up and talk?
Why don't you talk to your sons about how stupid they were?
Well, Your Honor.
Why, just a minute. Did you talk to your sons about how stupid they were?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good.
But, Your Honor.
I didn't ask you another
Please
question.
leave
When
a
I
lot of
asked you
things
another
out.
question, you weren't there.
Well, Your Honor, I came home.
Just answer my question. You were there or you weren't there?
Yeah, I was there.
You're a liar.
No, I was there after the peach fight and I came home. Yeah, I was there and seen what happened.
Just a second.
I was there. My kids aren't stupid.
The peach don't fall far from the tree.
That's fine, Your Honor. Touche, you know, whatever you got to say, but if you don't want to
I'm
let
going
me
to
talk...
say it because if I say to you, sir, were you present when this happened? And
The
you say
incident,
yes and you
yes.
weren't.
The whole incident, I have been present in some of the incidents, some of the things that happened, yes.
Get him
when
out
I
of here.
came home.
Get him out of here, please.
No problem.
Are you the mother?
I'm his wife.
You guys,
Are
let's
you
go,
the
boys.
mother of these
We're out
children?
Here.
No.
We're out here.
You are not?
No.
Judgment for the plaintiff and the amount requested because he's taking his children out of here. There's no question in my mind they caused the damage. Judgment for the
Bye-bye,
plaintiff
Your
for the
Honor.
amount of $1,408.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
That's
you, Your
all.
Honor.
You step out, sir.